So, the thing is that I had this friend named Jesse, and he's not really a close friend of mine, but he seemed like a pretty cool guy. You know, he had drugs, and you know, he has personality. I like his personality. You know, he has good personality. But throughout the time period knowing him, you know, he's hanging out with this girl named Jessica, and he I think he partially loves this girl, you know, in a weird way, but at the same time, he doesn't treat her like he should, you know. And he actually goes to me and he goes, so I was talking about how I'd like to get with a girl, you know, just not because I really want a girl to fuck, but just 'cause you know me, you'll figure it out eventually. So he's like, dude, just take this girl off my hands, dude. Just that's kind of how he said it. Yeah, something popped up on my screen. But, and, you know, honestly, it's like, I was kind of like, okay, you know, because I thought she was cute when he first showed me the video of her, and that video, like I met her, but, you know, anyways, so I forgot about it. You know, he's in jail right now for some bullshit about drugs or this or that. Couldn't get clean on drug court, so he's in jail. He'll be in jail till June, you know, and he kind of, I think he might have realized that this Jessica girl is actually pretty cool, you know, kind of like maybe, just maybe, a girl that maybe she's worth being with, you know, because she actually has a pretty cool personality and she's loving, you know, and you know, anyways, so time goes on. It was a year later, you know, and I'm kind of a cough medicine addict, you know. I kind of like my DXM, so I go down to Family Dollar, which is this is the funny part, you know. I go on Family Dollar to get my cough medicine, but man, this place keeps running out of cough medicine. I don't know if people are getting connected to the whole the thing that's awesome about cough medicine, which is that it's awesome, you know. They're eating it, you know. And, but I used to dose so much more than I do now. But anyway, so now I go down there once a week to get my cough medicine. You know, sometimes twice a week, sometimes, but usually it's only once a week. But every time I go down there, they don't got the fucking bullshit. So, so I was down there, you know. This girl, she's kind of cute, you know. I didn't recognize her from before, who she was, but I saw her again later on, and I was like, okay. Well, what I said was because I was getting pissed because they're always out of cough medicine down there, and I'm just kind of like, hey, can I get your number, you know, so this doesn't happen again, you know. And my intentions were to literally call the store to figure out if they had cough medicine, so I was sick of walking down there without them having it, you know. But as she's writing down the number and shit, you know, I had the brilliant idea. Well, actually, this girl's kind of cute. So I was gonna actually ask her for her number. Actually, I meant your number, you know, instead of the number for the store. But she was already way ahead of that. You know, she's already writing down her number. You know, so she hands it to me, and I don't even remember what happened after that. But somehow it coincided, and I figured out it was her number, and I walked away. Still need to get the number to that store to figure out if they got cough medicine. Haven't done that yet, because that was actually part of what I was trying to do, but I got her number instead, which is cool, but kind of lost that number, ended up going to another place. Long story. You gotta read my book. My next book's gonna be really good about this one. So I went down there, I went back there the other day, and it was over at Dollar General. I already had my cough medicine, because they're always stocked at Dollar General with cough medicine, you know. Dollar General, thumbs up. You guys are cool. You always got my cough medicine. So I went back to Family Dollar, and just to see her, because I didn't remember her number, you know, because I lost it because of another story. But I went down there and was like, hey, hey, can I get your number? I lost it, you know, blah, blah, blah. It actually went different than that, but she might be able to tell you exactly how it happened. She might want to tell that story. But she looks at me, and I was like, no, I already got my cough medicine. You know, I pulled down my pocket, got my cough medicine, but, you know, I kind of came here for you, you know, and she kind of smiled, maybe not. in my mind, she smiled, so kind of a crazy fuck. But, I don't remember why I started this. But, oh yeah, Jessica, so, this fucker, she was pawing off to me, and then later on in life, I ended up picking her up. Now I'm hanging out with Jessica. I'm kind of being a cocky motherfucking asshole, kind of being that asshole that every girl's love to see. You know, just that kind of twisted, not twisted actually, it's more like a beautiful, egotistical love. You know, and she'll tell you about that, you know. But I don't know how much more I want to say. I mean, whatever I say, I cannot kind of. Yeah, like Jesus off the dashboard. I got a lot on my mind, man. It always just synchronizes so beautifully. But, you know, I could dance, I could move to that, or I could talk in my head. But actually, I'm talking about this girl named Jessica. It was actually an itch. But she kind of blew my mind. We've been kind of hooking up, and I'm pretty happy about it. But the thing about me is, I can't hold myself down to one single woman, you know? It's not that I'm a man whore. She's only my 7th girl I've been with, you know? But now that I got this fucking shit going on, it's like, how many girls are, I can't even put it into perspective that you guys can understand. But this girl right now, she's falling for me really hard, and, she wants me really bad, you know, and I already told her, you know, I'll give it to you, I'll make your life amazing. But there are a lot of pretty girls out there, and I am very, very shallow at times. I'm just fucking very shallow, you know, and some of your beauties are just overwhelming to me. And it's not even like how like your face might be beautiful, but once you open your fucking mouth and you start talking, you better be a beautiful bitch on the inside. Because if you're not, your beauty is just gonna fall, you know. So that's kind of my test for a lot of you women out there who think you're beautiful, but really I look at you and I think to myself, how beautiful are you really within? And they kind of merge within my mind, and I kind of go, you know, around, and I come to a conclusion, and the conclusion generally is depending on the whole mixture of your body and your mind. And maybe I fuck you, maybe I don't. You know, I've only fucked 7 girls in my life, you know, and one was a transsexual, which actually kind of makes it 8, and one was an actual dude, and that wasn't really that great for me. I realized I wasn't gay at all. Thank God. You know, no offense. You know, if you're gay, you're gay. That's great. But, you know, I always kind of got into a lot of porn, and I thought maybe I was into that. You know, maybe it would turn me on. But when it actually came down to it, I was like, nah, not my thing. But I didn't want to be a little pussy bitch and not try it. You know, because if I, you know what I mean? Like, I experiment with myself. You know. I'm constantly experimenting. I just want to know more, you know, and it's not wrong if you do something because it's going to help you within to understand your bigger picture, to understand you. Then what the fuck is that sexual immorality thing really about, you know? And I'm kind of a fucked up dude on the inside. I really am. But what you see on the outside is it's true love, mostly. And the world always thinks of me, but